Why do the rich keep getting richer even when they're drowning in debt? Honestly, I know it might seem like a dangerous game, but what if I told you that debt is one of their secret weapons for building massive wealth? By the end of this video, you'll discover 7 wealth hacks that instantly turn debt into cash flow and completely transform your financial future. While many panic with just the thought of dealing with debt, rich investors like Robert Kiyosaki and Warren Buffett use it to their advantage simply by turning liabilities into assets. 95% of middle-class workers don't leverage the powerful strategies I'm about to reveal in this video. So if you're ready to unlock the secrets of the rich, let's dive in. Number 7. The rich use debt to build an empire. The story of debt isn't new. In fact, it dates back to the 1800s when John D. Rockefeller, a name synonymous with wealth, used it to build an empire. Rockefeller wasn't born rich. He was a farmer's son and a high school dropout. Yet, he became the richest American to ever live, surpassing the combined wealth of guys like Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and Elon Musk. Rockefeller wasn't great at school because, as he saw it, school didn't teach about money. But his career took a pivotal turn when he landed an assistant bookkeeper job. This position gave him a deep understanding of the business world. He realized that to generate immense wealth, he needed seed money, so he borrowed $1,000 from his father to start a small agricultural commodity trading business. This was his first debt, and it gave him a foothold in the business world. Within 2 years, he was making $17,000 in profits. During this time, the oil industry was burgeoning. Kerosene oil was in demand, but extracting it using coal was tedious and costly. Rockefeller innovated by using gasoline instead of coal and producing barrels in-house at a fraction of the cost. His innovative techniques won the trust of bankers and lenders who started offering him money on favorable terms. This marked a turning point for Rockefeller. He strategically used debt to acquire smaller competitors, creating an oil monopoly. This monopoly allowed him to secure volume discounts from railroads, reducing transportation costs significantly. By the 1870s, the farmer's son had become a millionaire at 31, with his company Standard Oil refining 90% of the U.S. oil supply. Rockefeller's success was partly due to his discipline in paying off his debt on time while borrowing strategically to seize growth opportunities. Now, I've only revealed one wealth hack. I'm just getting started. What I'm about to share next will be the most important decision you'll have to make before you start taking on debt in your finances. Subscribe and give this video a like for updates on all of our upcoming videos. Number 6. The rich don't take salaries. We've all heard about the lavish lifestyles of the ultra-rich, billion-dollar mansions, expensive cars, and luxurious vacations. But a lesser-known fact is that they don't pay for these luxuries from their salaries. In 2021, Elon Musk revealed his secret in a tweet. "I only have stock. Thus, the only way for me to pay taxes personally is to sell stock." Unlike casual Twitter users, savvy readers understood the implication. Musk doesn't take a salary, but owns billions of shares in Tesla stock. Instead of selling these stocks, he borrows money against them. This strategy offers him 2 significant benefits. First, borrowed money isn't taxed, so Musk can enjoy his wealth without paying taxes on it. Second, by not selling his Tesla stock, he avoids capital gains taxes. Here's how it works. Musk uses his Tesla stock as collateral to get loans. Suppose he gets a loan at a 6% interest rate. All he needs to ensure is that Tesla's growth rate exceeds 6%. When it's time to repay the loan, he takes out another loan against the same stock and continues to cycle. This strategy allows Musk to live a dream lifestyle while keeping his assets intact and minimizing his tax burden. Number 5. The rich love real estate. While regular people struggled to pay off one house mortgage, the rich borrowed to buy multiple properties worldwide. The surprising part is that they often don't live in these houses themselves. In 2018, despite his substantial net worth, Elon Musk borrowed $61 million to buy 5 houses in California. Why do the rich borrow even when they can afford to pay up front? The answer lies in tax benefits. Debt equals no taxes. Let's break down the real estate game. Imagine you find a property worth $1 million. You borrow 80% from the bank and raise 20% from investors. Your debt repayment is $100,000, and property maintenance costs $20,000, totaling $120,000 in expenses. If you rent the property for $140,000, you're pocketing $20,000 without investing your own money. Best of all, you don't pay taxes on this income because you can charge depreciation against it. Keep watching because what you're about to find out next will be the most shocking fact wealthy individuals rarely talk about in today's generation. Subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to help spread the word. Number 4. The rich don't mix things up. When Elon Musk decided to buy Twitter, he borrowed $13 billion, even though his net worth was around $250 billion. To most, this seems counterintuitive. Why borrow when you have so much wealth? But this deal, known as a leveraged buyout or an LBO, was simply a strategic move. In an LBO, the borrowed money is secured against the assets of the company being acquired. In this case, Twitter. Lenders expect the acquired company's future profits to repay the debt. Musk saw Twitter as a tool for social change and free speech, but he also had doubts about its profitability. Hence, borrowing made sense. If Twitter makes money, Musk benefits significantly. If it fails, his risk is limited to his equity in Twitter. Lenders can only recover the loan by selling Twitter's assets, not Musk's personal assets. This separation ensures Musk's personal fortune remains intact, regardless of Twitter's fate. Number 3. The rich generate liquidity. The rich love acquiring and holding assets, passing them down to their children. They know these assets will appreciate over time, so they prefer safeguarding their family's future over being debt-free. However, this doesn't mean they miss out on lucrative opportunities. They create liquidity through debt to seize investment prospects. In April 2023, Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries, borrowed $5.5 billion for a nationwide 5G rollout in India. This loan was less than 7% of his $82 billion net worth. Ambani's properties, including his $2 billion 27-story home, could easily cover the 5G rollout costs, but he chose to borrow to preserve his assets for his children. The 5G rollout is expected to contribute 2% to India's GDP by 2030, an economic growth of $180 billion. Ambani, a telecom giant, saw the potential and borrowed to avoid missing out. He preferred to borrow now and repay from future profits, rather than let competitors erode his market share. Number 2. The rich inflate out their debt. In 2012, when Mark Zuckerberg took out a house mortgage, he secured an interest rate of just 1.05%. while the average rate was 2.76%. Why did Zuckerberg get such a favorable rate? He was worth $15.6 billion, making him a low-risk borrower. Banks offered him a lower rate due to this minimal risk. Zuckerberg's deal had multiple benefits. First, he moved into his desired house immediately. Secondly, he invested his money in high-return opportunities, earning significant profits even after paying interest. Third, by spreading payments over 30 years, inflation reduced the real value of his payments. By not locking his capital up front, Zuckerberg took advantage of high-return investments, deferred expenses, and minimized costs due to inflation. Now, after all of the wealth hacks you've learned to this point, if you don't implement this next strategy, then everything you've learned in this video will be a complete waste of time. So take note of this next step. Subscribe to the channel to help spread the word. Number 1. The rich leverage other people's money. Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a huge financial ocean. From there, you see the rich sailing smoothly across it in luxury yachts while you're figuring out how to build your first boat. The number one way the rich use debt to make money is by leveraging other people's money to create wealth. Instead of using their own cash, they borrow at low interest rates to invest in money-making opportunities like real estate, business, or stocks. This means they can buy more, grow faster, and multiply their wealth while keeping their own money invested in other profit-generating assets. By borrowing to invest rather than to spend, they turn debt into a powerful tool that helps them move forward, making money work for them rather than the other way around. This method not only amplifies their buying power, but also offers tax advantages, which basically speeds up their journey toward financial freedom. Now, if you truly want to learn how to go from broke to rich in a matter of months, we've created a step-by-step video for you to watch as a blueprint for your financial success. Just click the video on the screen now, and we'll see you in the next one.